So now it has a 10 kilonewton on this side, okay, and you have a 30 kilonewton load, okay. Now what is the definition of shear force? Shear force is defined as algebraic summation of the forces including reaction forces either to the right side of the section or either to the left hand side of the section. So now based on this one, now let us go for calculation on right hand side. What is the total shear force here? It is 30 plus 10 kilonewton. It is what? 40 kilonewton, right? Next, shear force at B here, okay? Shear force at B. Can someone give the answer how much you are going to get? How much you are going to get?
60, sir.
Okay, now this is what already we have 40 kilonewton, okay, plus 20 kilonewton. This is how much? 60 kilonewton, right? Next, shear force at A, it remains constant, 60 kilonewton, okay, 60 kilonewton, right? Next, so bending moment calculations here next is. Now, the moment which is going to occur because of this point load on this cantilever is of hogging nature, okay. So that is what this beam is going to bend in this way, right? This beam is going to bend in this way. That means this is going to cause what? Hogging bending moment, right? Now let us consider at C, okay? Now bending moment at D is 0 because if you've gone for writing the equation, okay? If you've gone for writing the equation, generalized equation, right? Now if I say here generalized equation, you need to cover all the loads, okay. I'll draw the diagram here. Now this is what is 10 kilonewton, this is 30 kilonewton, this is 20 kilonewton, okay. You need to write an equation such that it has to cover all the loads, it has to cover the all the loads, okay. So now suppose if you want to find out bending moment at this location, okay, at this location as well as at this location, okay. So we have considered a section xx here, okay. We have considered section xx. So now distance is here, it is a 2 meter, okay. So distance here it is a 1 meter, distance here it is a 3 meter, okay. Now, so the point A is here, point A, point B, C and D. Now, let us go for bending moment at section xx here. Bending moment at section xx. Now look out, I'm going to write the equation here. If you understand how to write the equation, so it is over, okay. Now, let us take x as a distance, okay, for 10 kilonewton. X into 10, okay, plus, okay, x minus 3 into 30 kilonewton plus x minus 4 into 30 kilo, sorry, 20 kilonewton. Now this is what a generalized equation. This is what generalized equation, right? Now I'll rewrite equation once again here, okay. So what is the equation? Bending moment at section XX. Okay, this is equal to what? 10 into x plus 30, sorry, it has to be not in the bracket. Now this is what? 30 is the load. Now distance is how much? X minus 3 meter, right? Plus. So what is the effect of this load? Now how much distance remains here? How much distance remains here? Now you took a x here, right? So x minus how much? 1 plus 3. It is a 4 mm, right? So this is equal to what? X minus 4. Now this is a general equation. This is what? General equation. Now let us consider, just I want to calculate a bending moment at point C here. Bending moment at point C. So what is the equation? The relation we have got here, x minus 3. Okay. So let it be. Now in this case you need to consider the loads which are there on right hand side. The load which are there on right hand side. Now for 3 meter distance the only load is here 10 kilonewton, right? Now bending moment at point C, that is at x equal to 3 meter. Now 10 into 3 is how much? 30 kilonewton meter, right? So now you need to neglect these two terms because you are
Sir,
considering only,
sir,
pardon?
sir, x minus 4 into 20, sir, in above question.
Okay, x minus 4 into 20, right? Okay. Now similarly I want to find out bending moment at a point D. Now for point D, how many loads are going to, sorry, at point B, how many loads are going to cover here? At point B, it's going to cover two loads, 30 kilonewton one load, 10 kilonewton one load. So how many parameters you need? One is x minus 3 parameter, another one is x. Okay. Now for from point B, distance x equal to 4 meter here. Distance x equal to 4 meter. So now let us substitute, that is x equal to 4 meter. Now 10 into 4, okay, plus 30 kilonewton is there, okay. Now you write 40 plus 30, this is equal to 70 kilonewton meter. Okay. Similarly, bending moment at point A, right? Bending moment at point A. Now let us write. So bending moment at point A, right? So now at point A, what is the x value here? What is the x value? At point A, 3 plus 1 plus 2, it's a 6 meter, right? X equal to how much? 6 meter. Let us substitute in equation. 10 into 6 plus 30, 6 minus 3 plus 20 into 6 minus 4. Now simplify here. This is what a 60, this is what a 90, this is what a 40, right? This is equal to how much? 190 kilonewton meter, right? Now we need to draw the diagrams here, shear force and bending moment diagrams. So as you took on right hand side, so this value is going to become positive. This value is going to become a positive, right? Now again it is going to rise. Okay, again it's going to come constant. Again it is going to rise. Now all values are positive here. Now this is what point A, this is point B, this is point C, and this is point D. Now let us notify the values here. At D it is a 10 kilonewton, at C 40 kilonewton, at B it is a 60 kilonewton, at A it is also 60 kilonewton. Let us write here. Okay. So now it is a 10 kilonewton here. Okay. So now this is what a 40 kilonewton. This is what a 60 kilonewton. Right. Now this is what a point A, point B, point C, and a point D. You may be asking, so we have got two values on this point C. Okay. One is 10 kilonewton, another one is 40 kilonewton, right? So 10 kilonewton is there before application of this 30 kilonewton load. After application of 30 kilonewton load, how much it is going to come? 40 kilonewton. Similarly, before application of this 20 kilonewton load, the shear force remains 40 kilonewton. Once you apply, it is going to come to 60 kilonewton. So that is going to remain the same. Now all these reaction force are to be sustained. Shear force is going to be sustained by this reaction force. Okay, that is what Ra equal to 60 kilonewton of minus. Right now, we need to locate the exact positions here as much as possible, okay, in the same way. Right. Next, now this is what shear force diagram. Now I want to draw the bending moment diagram here. As a seen, so bending moment diagram is a negative because it's going to form a hogging moment, not a sacking moment. Now the variation is a linear here. Variation is a linear, so you need to get some linear variation. That is what a slope type. That is what slope type. Right. Now look out here. So bending moment at point D is 0. Suppose if you substitute x equal to 0 here, what you are going to get? You are going to get bending moment 0 or some value. Agonda.
Yes, sir.
X equal to 0 ಹಾಕಿದರೆ value ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ D ಕಡೆ?
D ಕಡೆ 0 ಬರ್ತದೆ sir.
Right. Okay. So now this value is 0. Now at point C, it is 30 kilonewton meter. Right. At point D, it is 70 kilonewton meter. And at point A, it is 190 kilonewton meter. Right. Now this is what a negative value. Now this is what a point A, point B, point C, and point D. Got it? Now, you have any doubts over this one on this problem? You have any doubts over this problem? Shall I go for next one?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Shall I go for next one?
ಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು.
ಯಾವುದು?
ಸರ್ ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ 10 ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅದು ನಂಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
Right. Okay. Now let us look out here. I'll go for the. Okay, I will write for next problem. Okay, you can understand. Is it okay?
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
Okay. So let us note down. So draw the shear force and bending moment diagram diagrams for a cantilever beam as shown in figure. as shown in figure. Okay. Okay. Now, for earlier case, we have not calculated the reaction force. You need to calculate the reaction force. That is important. Okay. So, how are you going to calculate the reaction force? So, the summation of forces which are acting in a downward direction are to be equal to the upward direction. That means the state of equilibrium has to occur for both the movements as well as for application of loads. Now, let us go for first calculation of reaction force. Okay. Now, let us take this as a point A here, and this as point B, C, and D. Now, we'll calculate reaction force at A first. Reaction force at A, that is what, support. This is equal to what? Summation of forces which are acting in a y direction are to be equal to 0. Are to be equal to 0. Right. Now, let us take RA plus 10 kilonewton plus 40 kilonewton. Now, we take upward load as a negative here. Okay, so how much you are going to get here? RA equal to uh, minus 50 plus 20. Okay, this is equal to minus 30 kilonewton, right? Is it right?
Sir.
So now reaction force is acting in upward direction with a value of minus 30 kilonewton. That means as you selected the direction in upward direction, as it has a minus. Okay, as it has minus, right? Now, so now we need to find out what is the shear force. Shear force at a point D. Okay, at a point D. Now in this case, as if you consider the section XX at a distance of x from its free end, right? You just observe here the section considered. Now in this case, the load which is acting is on upward direction. It try to push the right side portion in upward direction. So this shear force is what? A negative. This shear force is what? A negative, right? Now shear force at D is what? SF at D equal to minus 20 kilonewton. Now coming to the point C, shear force at a point C. Now in this case, it remains the same before application of 40 kilonewton, right? SF at C is minus 20 kilonewton. Okay, SF at C minus 20 plus 40, you are going to get a plus 20 kilonewton. This will clear your confusion. Is it right? What I say? So minus 20 kilonewton remains the same. Okay, up to application of load. After application of load, it is going to change its magnitude. That's what is a plus 20 kilonewton. Okay. Now in this case, what happens? So as you got the value as a plus, the portion, the entire portion which is there on right hand side of the section, let us take section XX here. Okay. Now the net force because of this and this is of a 20 kilonewton. Is try to push the beam in downward direction. Okay, that is what positive value. That is what positive value. Next, shear force at a point B. Shear force at a point B. Okay, now shear force at a point B is 20 kilonewton before consideration of 10 kilonewton load. After consideration of 10 kilonewton load, so this is how much? 20 plus 10, it is 30 kilonewton. Okay. Similarly, shear force at A is 30 kilonewton. Okay. And after consideration of reaction force, shear force at A is 0. Okay. It is what? 0. In last problem, we have not come across this one. Okay. As well as this one. So you need to carry out these steps also. You need to carry out these steps also. Okay. Now let us go for calculation of bending moment. Let us go for calculation of bending moment. So now we'll draw diagram once again. Now this is order 20. Now how much it is? 20, 40, 10. Two, three, four. Now this is A, B, C. Now keenly observe here. Now I am going to consider a section in such a way that for writing of bending moment equation, so it has to cover all the loads. Okay, it has to cover all the loads for maximum calculation purpose. Okay, let us consider. Now I have a section here XX. Okay, at a distance x from a free end. Okay, now in this case all loads are covered here. All loads are covered, right? So let us write bending moment at section XX. Okay, now this is making and sagging movement. Okay, this is making and hogging movement. Okay, this one is making and hogging movement. Now this is what section XX. Now this distance is what? X. Now this distance is what? X minus 4. Now this distance is what? X minus 7. Are you agree with these distances? Everyone agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No. Let us write equation here. Now 20 into X, this is causing what? Hogging moment. Let us take this as a positive. For earlier case, you just note down. We have calculated all values as positive, but we have drawn diagram in a negative. Okay, because based on general concept, the all moments are causing hogging moment. So we have drawn negative diagram. Okay, if it is a drawing positive value, then you need to draw the positive diagram. Now let us look out here. Now this is what is sagging. Okay, 20 into x. Next you have hogging bending moment here. So load is 40 kilonewton, okay, distance is x minus 4, minus, this is also hogging, okay, because it tried to make in this direction. Load is 10 kilonewton, distance is x minus 7. Okay. Now this is what a general equation. This is what a general equation. Now let us look out here. Suppose if I want to calculate bending moment for this portion, okay. Now what is the point here? Point D. Which load is related here? Only 20 kilonewton is related. You need to go for only this equation, right? Other parameters you need to neglect. Other parameters you need to neglect it at the time of calculation, right? Suppose if I want to find out bending moment, right, at this location, now we need to consider this parameter and this parameter. That means the distance related to 20 kilonewton, distance related to 40 kilonewton. That means you need to consider this parameter as well as this parameter. Suppose if you want to consider the 10 kilonewton load also, then you need to consider this parameter. You got equation? How to write the equation? Is it clear? I hope you got the equation. Okay. Now let us calculate bending moment at a point D. Okay, that is x equal to 0. What is 20 into x is the equation, right? Now 20 into 0, this is what a 0 kilonewton meter. Okay, is it okay? Next, bending moment at a point C. At a point C, that is x equal to 4 meter. Suppose x equal to 4.1 meter, how many loads are going to come? How many loads are going to include? Uday Kattimani.
Chris.
If x equal to 4.1, how many loads are to include? Just see. Up to point C it is a 4 meter. 4.1 it will come here. You need to include two loads. Load at point C and load at point D. Now it is exactly 4 meter. Exactly 4 meter. That means 40 kilonewton load does not going to form or does not going to create any movement on point C. Right? Let us write equation here. Okay. This is what? Plus 20 into x. This is what? 20 into 4. This is 80 kilonewton meter. Okay. Next, bending moment at a point B, that is x equal to how much? 7 meter. X equal to 7 meter. Now here you need to consider bending moment here. Now let us go for equation here. So 14 out of 46. Okay. Now this is what a 20 into x minus 40 into x minus 4. Okay. Now 20 into 7 minus 40 into 7 minus 4. 20 into 7 minus 40 into 3. Now how much you got? 140 minus 120. You got a 20 kilonewton meter. Right? Is it okay? Just check it. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Next, bending moment at point A. Now that is x equal to how much? 9 meter. X equal to 9 meter. Now what is the equation? Equation is 20x minus 40 x minus 4, okay, minus 10 x minus 7. Now x is how much? 9 meter. 20 into 9 minus 40, 9 minus 4 minus 10, 9 minus 7. Now this is 180 minus 40 into 5 minus 10 into 2. Now you calculate 180 minus 200 minus 20. Now this is how much? Minus 40 kilonewton meter. What you got here? You got a change in sign of bending moment as well as change in sign of the shear force, right? Change in sign of bending moment as well as change in sign of shear force. Now, let us look out here. Now we need to draw the diagrams here. So diagram should be drawn exactly below the space diagram. Below the space diagram, not somewhere. Now this is what a 20 kilonewton, this is 40 kilonewton, this is 10 kilonewton, right? So now the distances are 2, 3, 4, right? This distance is 2 meter, this is 3 meter, this is what 4 meter, right? Now you can say free body diagram or space diagram. Now I'll go for drawing the shear force diagram. Okay, shear force diagram. So now what I've got a shear force here, it's a minus 20 kilonewton, 20 kilonewton. Right? Minus 20 kilonewton, okay, and 20 kilonewton. At point D is also minus 20 kilonewton. Okay. Now here it is a minus 20 kilonewton. Sorry, we took it as a minus, right? Okay. Wait. Now this is a minus 20 kilonewton. It remains the same. Okay. So now here it takes plus, again it takes here, again it takes here. Now this is what a positive shear force and this is what a negative shear force, right? Now this is what a point A, point B, point C and point D. Now bending moment, this is what SFD. You need to hatch it and you need to write the values here. This is 20 kilonewton, this is 20 kilonewton, right? This is 30 kilonewton, this is also 30 kilonewton. Now if you consider reaction force, it is going to become a 0. Okay, it's going to become a 0. Right? Now we need to draw the bending moment diagram. So at point D is a 0, right? Next, at point C, What you got a bending moment? You got a bending moment at a point C. Is it right at point C? D is 0.
20
It is
80,
80
sir.
kilonewton meter, right? It is positive 80 kilonewton meter. Now you got a 80 kilonewton meter here. Next, at point B, at point B, at point B minus 20 kilonewton meter. I think this is continued, right?
Sir, at point C, 20 kilonewtons.
20 kilonewton, it is a shear force. Now we are plotting bending moment diagram. Okay. Now it is what 20 kilonewton meter. Okay. This is 20 kilonewton meter. Now at point A, minus 40 kilonewton meter here. Minus 40 kilonewton meter. Now you just join. Okay. Now this is what the shear. This is bending moment diagram. This is negative bending moment. This is what positive bending moment. Now this is point A. This is point B. This is point C, and this is point D. Now just catch it. Now this is what representation of bending moment diagram. Now we have any query about these cantilever beam problems? Okay, take last one. It is what a combination of UDL, couple, as well as the point load. Okay, last problem on cantilever. Okay, a cantilever beam okay, is subjected to the loads as shown in figure. As shown in figure. Draw the shear force and bending moment diagram. Shear force and bending moment diagrams. Okay. Hey, you please turn off, mute your phone. ಯಾರ್ದು ಅದು ಯಾರ್ದು ಅದು
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ
ಏ ಸುದೇಶ್ ಬೇಕಾಕರ
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್
ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್
Yes, sir.
ಇರ್ತೀಯೋ ಇಲ್ಲ
ಸರ್ ಬೈ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ದು ಸಾರಿ ಸರ್
now just note down this diagram. You note on this diagram?